Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are returned from our break, ready to continue on with Alan Wake 2.
We need to talk.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. You're
Yeah.
not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
I see. Well, since we just rescued Tor from the dark place and the ghost of Cynthia Weaver, poor Cynthia, that really was unfortunate. It is about time to be getting back to Alan's story once we find a save room with an ATI brand teleporter, but for now, we should find out what Tor has to tell us. Huh. Seriously, what's new here? Nothing. There was way more new there.
You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer. I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot?
That might be why. But thank you, game, for finally cluing Saga into what we all knew. Like, I've been saying it from the beginning. She's just fucking clairvoyant.
I have the clicker. Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom, meaning Wake, he needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
It's a whole bunch of new evidence and stuff.
You said you were my grandfather. If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family. Mom wouldn't talk about my father.
Very good.
Some doors are better left closed. Your dad was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe.
Hello, wife of Drew. Welcome back. Awesome to see that you've been on a streak.
You said you were a shitty father to my mom.
We're learning about Saga's Norwegian family.
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end.
Alright, well, at least we can finally stop speculating. We can now just confirm that Saga is clairvoyant. So Wake writes a story, the dark place makes a change reality, and the clicker amplifies that change, making it permanent. Because Wake wrote the story, only Wake can edit it.
Right. Wake needs to be the one to rewrite the ending. And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
Anderson family is immune to the effects of the story because of a hereditary power.
The story doesn't affect me like it does other people. Because of who I am. Because of my family.
Area around an overlap is always flooded. And now the flooding around the area we came to get to this nursing home is probably receded. Does the overlap cause the flooding? It might.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did. But he is genuinely sorry. keep trying.
Okay, where do we stick that one? Ah,
Tor and Odin are my relatives. The evidence fits with what I know is true. It's a lot to process. Tor and Odin can actually speak with me in my mind place, thanks to their own powers.
okay, well, that case is coming along quite nicely.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive.
I
Just
mean,
kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
I mean,
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
The
See
FBC
you
is
soon, you
holding
drunk
Wake at
old
the
man.
sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey? Damn it. Where are you, Casey? He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
oh. Wait. Yeah, that's what I thought. Turned me around for a second. So the sheriff's department is Saga's next intended destination. Good to know. Now we also have bolt cutters. The okay. Well, I know where there's a switching point, and it's on our way back to where Saga needs to go anyway. But we can also probably... So I'm willing to bet once we get down here, the flooding will have receded. Looks like. Yup. 100% the flooding is gone. Huh.
More of those rhymes.
Monster? Any other dolls around here? To the beach the child went wandering. Pretty shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose, a flapping wing and dragging toes. But the child was wrong, it was her mother all along, on a boat, grabbing a towel that was already gone. What changed? Oh, the boat overturned, and there are footprints now. Hmm. God damn it. Ahoy, Mr. Streaking Drool. Put some clothes on, god damn it. Or at least helicopter it a bit. Alright, well, we gotta go back to the closest cabin to dump some stuff so we can get that anyway. And I'm actually going to run back to the nursing home and see if there's a way to warp from there. I mean, I could just do it from here, but now I'm on a mission to do something else. Yes, I know. That is totally part of the intention. All right. Back to the beach. Yes, the Valhalla nursing home is where we will be going eventually. Getting back to it.
A charm. Perfect for my bracelet.
What does this one do? Increases effectiveness of painkillers and trauma pads, so more effective healing. Okay. Well, we can dump that as soon as we are able. I'm not going to use that. Don't really need to. Oh. You know what? Fuck this hunting rifle shit, man. Oh my god. Fuck you.
Okay. I think that's all of them.
Jesus. I mean, the save point in here has to have a warp spot, right? I mean, Ati's here. Surely an Ati teleporter should be here, too. What? Missed that.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone. But Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Cool. Now, where is the save room in here again? Why is there a point of interest in Norman's room all of a sudden? Wait, are you telling me that there's no warp point in this? Huh. Okay then. Way out over here? Ah, yes. Hiking and climbing prohibited. Alright. Well, it looks like we will be doing a little bit of exploring with Saga after all. That is gorgeous.
Up next, we had a guest lined up. I have it written down here somewhere. What's this say?
Oh no, not poor Pat.
Figamore? Figamore. I know that name from somewhere, but... Oh, the line's lighting up, so that could be him. Hello, you're on with Pat Maine.
Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
Oh, gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again.
Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened.
Alan Wake.
That's a lot of them.
One of Mandy May's kids.
Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago.
Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people are calling Terry, you were there last Sunday at the market selling those cuckoo clocks when I came to visit, remember?
Pat. No.
And who was selling beef jerky in that stall next to yours? Wendy Davis. Davis Family Beef Jerky. Now, how can she be selling me beef jerky on Sunday and be missing since 2010? It's ridiculous.
Wendy's fucking dead. I'm talking about Alan Wake. Jesus, Pat. This is serious. I'm trying to put the warning out. There's something wild going on. I gotta go in case they come back.
Okay, that was Tim Figamore, everybody, and he'll be running for mayor. Wait, no, that was.
Oh God.
Anyway,
Poor
that's our
Pat.
show for today.
Uh-oh. Hey, a lunchbox is over here.
I'm never gonna get used to this.
There it
There's
is.
another lunchbox.
Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. Ooh, I think that's another upgrade too.
The Taken was momentarily out of action, but not for long. Saga raised the sawn-off shotgun to stop it, once and for all.
Ah, Rose at bingo night.
Every night was bingo night at the Valhalla nursing home. Each time Rose drew a ball from the cage and called out its number, some of the residents shouted bingo, no matter what was on their cards. Some of them sat mute, their cards full, never calling out. Some of them would try to steal the ball from her. Some of them would chastise the others for acting out. It was like herding a clouder of cats. Rose didn't mind. She liked cats. She knew she was where she was supposed to be, with her little Vikings, waiting for the hero to come. Tonight, the residents were restless, more so than usual. Ati was wearing Blum's coveralls again. Tor stood by the phone. Too late. Rose saw the hammer in his hand. The garden lights started to flicker, the darkness and rain pressing against the windows. The time drew nigh.
Yeesh. Yep, they're pointing me towards.
Another locked box.
I see. The arrows are going to be pointing me towards the key. Ah. clever. I like that one. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere. No longer full now, are you? All right. I see where we'll be headed now. Probably a save point right there, too. Definitely a cabin over there. Now, one thing we definitely could use is some more batteries for our flashlight, because I'm nearly out of charges. Oops. I hear you. Beautiful. You know what? This thing just takes up way too much room and I don't really like it. There. Let's go get that. At the very least. Oh, yay. Oh, yay. Oh, this was a mistake. Oh, the fucking wolves. Is there really, like, 3 wolves running around here right now? Fuck!
Well, now there's less monsters.
Shoo! Okay. Made a comeback there.
There's another cult stash. Another one of those cult boxes.
Where's the Weyland Yutani symbol? There it is. what else are we looking at here? So we got that. And that. It goes like straight down to this, which leads down to the ground and I don't really do anything other than go to here. And this is pointing this way, so what happens if we do run all the way over here? Other than being able to vaguely hear Ati's music. There's nothing for the puzzle here. Ah. What's that mark again? Hourglass. There we are. Lots of good stuff. There is a page down here.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control Security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch, and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
Another cult stash?
Hello, boys. Fuck. Damn it. Wait. Oh, hell.
There's another cult stash. Another one of those cult boxes.
At least it let me solve the damn thing. Gotten word that the feds have Alan Wake in custody. He came out at the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on alert. We need to take the writer out and spread the word. That's what I'm starting to think, too. At least this time it was just the one wolf. Fucking wolves, man. Alright, that means we gotta go get that page again, too, doesn't it? Also have the ranger's cabin right here. See what we can get.
Oh, another rhyme.
A child needs their mother to keep them safe, and a home is their hiding place. Because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring the doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away, don't give them treats and pray. They won't rock your house to the ground.
Doesn't make sense. Huh.
Who's at the door? Okay.
Happy world is all smiles.
I mean, as it should be. It is Coffee World after all.
They're all so soft and sad.
Okay. Is there anything else up here? Oh. Okay. Still, though, like, where's the charm? Oh, shit. Now the...
Lots of charms lying around here.
Oh, it's another coffee mug one. Hmm. Dr. Campbell acknowledged and understood. That goes for both of us, Michaels and me. It was really not gallivanting, as you put it, though I was attacked by some rabid animal out there in the woods, and Michaels helped me get medical attention in town. You should know that if you read your messages, of course. In any case, orders received. It has come to my attention that both of you left your post on several occasions while on duty to gallivant around town on personal business. This is unacceptable. You are under strict FBC protocols regarding covertness and confidentiality, and as your supervisor, I am responsible for your conduct at all times. If you find the work boring, too bad. You are just to fulfill your roles and duties as I see fit, and as the project requires. Eugene Campbell. Changing posts, I'll be overseeing the watery area now as it has the most test sites to cover. The ranger cabin here will be my base of operations. Vega, you are to conduct Cauldron Lake's Witchfinder stations. Michaels, you are staying at the Bright Falls station. I don't want to hear any excuses, but I do need you to acknowledge these orders. Oh, there is a manuscript page over by the save point. Well, we may as well grab that cult stash there and then get back to it.
Another cult stash?
In a cabin, it looks like, by a bunch of reindeer. Ah, I see. This loops back around to... Yeah, okay. Hmm. Inside on the second floor? Yeah, I don't get that one. It's seemingly not giving me enough information to go off of. Unless it's depicting the other cabin. Which I doubt it is.
Deerfest was just around the corner.
Don't mind me, boys. Oh.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner. Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold. Bright Falls had made the top 100 American small town lists for its modest, rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious. Their anticipation mixed
That's
with
really
fear.
off sync.
People had restless dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Get the clicker to Wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. but the FBC have him.
Cult knows Wake is here, and they clearly aren't fans of his. Are we still... All right. I mean, we could figure out how to get that thing now, but we're not going to. Next step is to go back into the Parliament Tower. But we are going to do that tomorrow, because it's already getting pretty late here. So I'm going to call it for the evening. But when we return tomorrow, we are back playing as Alan Wake in Alan Wake. So, thank you for everyone who joined us for this one. We'll see you then as well, Mr. Drew and wife of Drew. Thank you both for stopping in. Have a great night.